Second Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouths, says Yahweh.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Greetings and salutations to the Akiyam, the Akwasayam, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. You want to read that for me again, man?
Yep. Second Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouths, says Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the include.
No, just stop at just stop at that's all right. Yeah, read one again for me.
Second Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Speak now in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Okay, so what we're doing out here, what the brothers, starting with the apostles and the elders on down, are doing is talking about prophecies that are taking place that have been written in the scriptures. Okay, now the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone have been talking about everything that's taking place right now. You're talking about there's water riots, okay, in India and Mexico. So basically all over the earth, man, you know, people are having shit right here in the United States, over in California, man. Arizona, areas like that are coming under water shortages, man. They're actually ready to declare a couple places over in the West, lakes that supplied water, dead pools, man.
Yep.
You know? So these are prophecies, man. The food shortages, you know, the price hikes, the riots, the seditions, man, of men, the wars and rumors of war. Shit, you got North Korea talking about sending 100,000 volunteers to fight in Ukraine for Russia. You know, these are the kind of prophecies that we're talking about, man. The pestilences, you know, the plagues and the pestilences, man. You know, and these things are coming to pass, and we're talking to our people. We're telling our people what is getting ready to really take place on this earth, man, and they're just not going to get it. So some of the things that we're going to read about in this chapter, man, are getting ready to take place, man. And a lot of our people are going to die, you know, because they just don't want to take heed. I mean, and you can see it on the news every day. You can go to Yahoo, right before you go to your email, you can see all the articles that come up about everything that's taking place on the earth, man. All the hell that's taking place on the earth that you're really not seeing in your local media.
Right.
You know, WGAL is not putting not even 10% of the shit that's going on the earth on there. You know? So, you know, that's why we're supposed to watch. So that we understand what time we're in right now, man. What time we're in. You know? Go ahead,
So
bro.
I actually, I just want to add real quick. I can't think what book it's in, but Euphrates is drying up.
Yep.
And that's scriptural.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, go ahead and speak, brother.
So hey, that was it. Just to add it, that point. Second Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, says Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
And that's why we say that the Most High is putting the words in our mouth. We're not putting these words in our mouth. We're reading the scriptures, telling you what the scriptures say.
Yep.
You know, and that's why we have to equate it with what's actually happening on the earth today, because it was these things were told. You know, the scriptures were written for our learning, man. Okay, so that we understand what is going on today, as far as the children of Israel waking up. Okay. And then all hell starting to break loose. And that's prophesied. So the words that were put in our mouth were the prophecies of this book. And that's why we have to read these scriptures and tell you these things were written so that you can get an understanding of what is going to happen to you in these last days if you don't come back to these scriptures, man. Go ahead, brother.
For they are faithful and true.
Mm-hmm.
Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Yeah, don't let the incredulity of them trouble you. Okay, don't worry. We're past being worried about what the fuck you people think, man. I mean, we're way past that, bro. You know, real rap. We don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck what my family calls me behind my back. Family, let alone some simple ass Negroes that go hang down caps and shit every fucking weekend.
Right.
You know, what are they doing for me? Not a goddamn thing, man. You know? Hey, cuz, I'm gonna pay all your bills and give you money every motherfucking month. Just don't be crazy. I don't want you to be crazy. Get the fuck out of here, man. They're not doing those things. And even if they would say something like that, I'd probably punch them in the fucking eye. You know? Mm-hmm. Why would you even ask me to do some dumb, turn myself away from what I'm into to please you? Are these other fucking people, man? I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about what the Most High is going to do to your ass, let alone me if I go back into this world or if I worry about what these people think, man. So that we're not going to allow the incredulity, the imaginations of these people, man, fold us the fuck up. It's just not going to happen. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all of the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
And all of the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Okay? So you're not being faithful. Like, I'm going to bring this scripture out because the brother just said, we were talking about the water. Okay? So we're telling you that it's talking about there's going to be a famine of bread and water. Okay? The scripture says. And a lot of you Christians, you know it. And a lot of you people that know us, you know these things. Right. You know that the Bible talks about the Euphrates River drying up. Now the news is talking about it. So let me read this real quick. Revelation 16 and 12.
I was right there.
I
read 13.
Revelation 16 and 12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates. Okay? And the water therefore was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Now I spoke about Russia, okay, and Russia and China and all of these and shit. There was an article talking about Russia was building certain apparatus to get across the Euphrates. They don't have to fucking do it now. They don't need those things. It's going to be dried up to the point where they can just drive the tanks right across. Wow. You see? So these are the things that we're talking about. This is what brothers are talking about. This is why the Most High, when he said that speak in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. So when we're talking about these things, man, we're not just making it up. We can back these news articles on Yahoo and all these other media outlets up with the scriptures. We can match it up all day long. But our people still aren't going to listen. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, says Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. What is brewing up in the Middle East right now? A big-ass war. Starting in Ukraine. China's getting ready to go into... what is that little Taiwan? Yep. China is doing live fire exercises around Taiwan. Okay? The sword is being sharpened, man. These people are sharpening their swords to go to war with each other. This is what you practice for. Okay? We're sharpening our sword as far as the spirit is concerned, man. Okay? Because when all hell starts breaking loose out here, we're going to need to understand what is going on this earth, man. We're going to need to have our swords sharpened as far as these scriptures, our spirit is concerned, man. You see?
Because if we don't, it's gonna be a losing battle, man. Go ahead, brother.
Second Esdras. Second Esdras 15:6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Wickedness has polluted the whole earth. I mean, look at everything, man. You know, you got a lot of people dying, just fucking dying, being murdered. People running their girlfriends over with cars. Women murdering their kids. You know, people just stealing and killing and, all manner of wickedness taking place on the earth, man. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore, says Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me.
And we are the innocent and righteous blood, man. And we're crying, constantly crying to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to get us the hell out of this wicked ass fucking place, man.
Yep.
We're sick of being here. You know? We know we might die on this side. We know we may be wounded. We know we may be taken prisoner and beaten and scarred. You know what I'm saying? We know we might have to go through those things, man. But we still ask the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to get us the hell out of here because of all manner of wickedness that's going on, you know? And it's going to get way fucking worse, man. I mean, absolutely nuts out this fucking place, man. You know? And our people don't want to listen. So when the screaming and the hollering starts, man, don't come looking for the men of the Lord because we might add to those screams and hollers, you know? Because the Most High is going to put a cold spirit on brothers, man. And we keep saying that. You know, but our people don't believe that shit. You know? They believe that we're going to continue talking just the way we are right now, man. It's not going to happen. Those fishers are going to be turned into hunters. Go ahead,
And the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, says Yahweh, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
I'm going to grab Revelation 6 and 9 real quick. So I should have had it, but got distracted. Revelation 6 and 9, and when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God, or Yahweh, and for the testimony which they held.
That's right.
Okay? You know, so when the Most High is talking about us complaining, we're not only complaining here on the earth, those that have passed on, in this truth, man, are complaining, and it told you that, man. The souls of them that were slain for this word are complaining constantly for the redemption, man, of the children of Israel, the elect of Israel, to get us out of this goddamn place. Go ahead.
Second Esdras 15 and 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
And that's what's going to happen to a lot of our people because they're not prepared for what's going to take place. They're not spiritually prepared. Okay? We're not really supposed to be carnally prepared, but we're supposed to put some things away, some provisions, just in case, a rainy day type situation, But our people they're not prepared in any way. They're very carnal, on this side, but they're not even prepared on a carnal fucking aspect, So that's why a lot of them are going to get led to the slaughter, man, like sheep. Go ahead, brother.
I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, as before.
And that's what's going to happen. And we're not talking about Egypt over there where them fucking Ottoman Turks are at, that are calling themselves Arabs. Okay? We're talking about America, because if you read in the book of Revelations, it tells you that this place was going to be spiritual Sodom and Egypt. It's going to also be known as the daughter of Babylon and Assyria. Go ahead.
And smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten.
And Egypt is going to mourn, because when these goddamn jobs, all these companies, shut down, There ain't no food in the grocery stores. People are fighting over a goddamn bottle of water. You know, the last case of water. Don't come out of Walmart with the last case of fucking water, man. You know? I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I was watching one of the brothers' videos, and man, I don't know, it was in another country somewhere, but they was just storming like a Walmart. Everybody just running out with. I'm thinking, what the hell? They're running out with TVs.
Yeah,
You know, you see like 1 out of 1,000 like that had some food in the car, but other people had like mattresses and.
God damn.
And I'm just like.
But that's happened in New Orleans. These niggas was carrying big screens and shit in the flood. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, follow not a multitude to do evil, you know?
Yeah.
Reading on, coming out with
Jordans and shit. Idiots, man.
And smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague.
That's right.
And punishment that Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, shall bring upon thee. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fell through the blasting in hell, and with a fearful consolation. Oh,
it is constellation. Sorry.
And with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
And that's getting ready to happen. The sword and the destruction draweth nigh. Because I'm telling you, man, we don't have a lot of time with everything that's going on over in the Ukraine, with Russian and Chinese economies, the gold-backed currencies. You know, you got European countries that have were part of the sanctions against Russia, paying in rubles. For Russian gas, man. So things are getting ready to start speeding up, and when they do, the sword is definitely going to be a part of this thing, man. There's going to be a lot of killing, man, with these damn guns and shit. There's going to, not outside of the gun, but people are going to be getting hit with hammers, bats, and everything else, man. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Shit, I just seen the one brother watching me. He put up a video today, I want to say, and there's another disease called polio.
I didn't hear that.
Polio or some shit like that. And I'm just like,
what's next?
And I think that he put in another one. He put DJ Khaled in another one. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, man, come on.
Yeah.
Man. Something's about to happen.
Whatever I'm telling you.
And like you said, our people still don't see it. Yeah, one after another, and they're like, "Oh, we got more vaccines for you," you know. And our people's going to be the first ones in line. You see them today, right now, jogging up and down the damn road. It's like 90 degrees out here. And they got the mask on.
Yeah, with a mask, jogging in the car by themselves, windows up. Look. All I'm going to say is, if you don't got your house by Shem Yahweh Shai, you can put your ass self in a fucking plastic bubble.
Yeah, because they're putting all their trust in the Esau.
Yeah.
Like you said, we're running out of water, but they're depending on Esau to provide that when that time comes.
Going down to Egypt. Order them to go down to Egypt for help, man.
And the one of all things.
Yep.
People are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yes, sir.
2nd Esdras 15:15. For the sword of their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Race riots. Go ahead.
And swords in their hands.
The modern day gun. You know? That's why I just got them saying, man, it's going to be a big ass goddamn wars, man. Neighborhood wars. That fucking show that they got on ain't no damn joke. That's real shit, man. You know? Go ahead,
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Kicking your door down with the hammer.
I want to say that word sedition goes into uprising.
Yep. Yeah, sedition against the government.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Joe Biden's going to get chased down the street by a mob. Go ahead.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yep.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Verse 18. For because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
And men are going to be afraid. You're going to have a lot of these grown-ass tough guys that's out here running around, you know. And we tell you, I'm going to tell you personally, yeah, I'm gonna be shook than a motherfucker, but I'm telling you right now, if you try to come in my fucking window or my door, your ass ain't going to make it, man. I'm just telling you. I'm going to protect my fucking family. I'm allowed to do that. I'm not going to be out here raping, robbing, and murdering. I'm going to be in my little dark-ass corner waiting for your dumb ass to come. I'm just telling you.
Go ahead. 2 Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword,
Yep.
and spoil their goods,
Take all your shit. Go ahead.
because of lack of bread and for great tribulations. 2 Ezra 15 and 20. Behold, says Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reference me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Labanus, if I'm saying that right, Libanus,
Yeah, Libanus.
Labanus, to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done to them. That was 20 out. You want me to keep
Yeah,
going?
go to 24.
Con. 2 Ezra 15 to 21. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen. Whew.
And that's what do you think they're doing to the Most High's chosen? You know? They're vexing the hell out of our spirits, man. And that's why we cry out every day. You know? They keep our asses in a spiral, man, a circle that we can't get out of. A circle of poverty, man. A circle of confusion. You know? Go ahead.
Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom. Thus says Lord Yahweh. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is going forth from his wrath, and hath consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. 2 Ezra 15 to 24. Woe to them that sin.
Woe to them that aren't coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and trying to practice the righteous acts and try to follow the men of the Lord that are out here trying to save their damn life. Go ahead.
And keep not my commandments, says Yahweh.
And those that don't keep the commandments of the Most High, what is that, man? You're breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. That is sin. Okay? Sin is the transgression of the law. Now, we can't keep all the laws on this side. We can't keep any of them perfectly, you know? But we can practice the righteous acts, and that's what we're supposed to do, man. All right? You got any more on that?
That's it.
That was it? So, what we're trying to say, man, right now is the words that are coming out of our mouths isn't really our words, man. We're reading the scriptures. We're just telling you what the scriptures are where they're at as far as today's world is concerned. Okay? Who the men of the Lord are as far as these scriptures are concerned. Okay? And all of the things that are about to take place on this earth, man. And that's the Most High stretching his hand out. That's the Most High giving you warning. And a lot of you aren't going to take those warnings. You're not going to heed those warnings. So what's going to happen to you? The sword and the destruction. Okay? The famines, the pestilences, and great death, man. A lot of you people are going to die on this side. Okay? You got anything else, sir?
That's it.
All right, well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Akakadash. Shalom to the apostles that rule well. Shalom. And shalom to the Akim, the Akrathium, and that speckled bird that's listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.